Saturday Showdown. KT Rolster versus T1.
Okay, pretty simple setup here, and with Avaris and Rel synergy bottom side, it became pretty obvious the Rel was going bottom, and we would see another pick here. Willer's trusted Wukong will be the option they go for here, not a Viego pick, for example. I mean, the whole pool is wide open right now. Could have also gone for Lee Sin if you want to have a little bit more early power in the bottom side of the map.
He can combat this from Liv Sandbox as we hop onto the rip for game number 1.
Wasn't exactly twice, but, he's just been around for so long. As level 1 here, Delight going to take a bit of damage.
Challengers, we weren't sure exactly how it worked, but
well, this skin,
which he's not on the horse, it makes it pretty obvious.
Yeah, this skin makes it much more clearly defined as well.
Oh, nice little bait here. Pay's going to continue in on this one, puts up the wind wall, but now taking a lot of damage from the Ignite. As Kyle maybe thought it was just the Samira.
I don't think he's really close to hitting that level 6. Nothing he can grab on the top side of the jungle, as Chovy is once again just trying to aggressively trade.
Yeah, just going to force out the Emperor's Divide. As I'm not sure exactly what Jonas Strong expected. Maybe an ult afterwards, but no, just Chovy getting pushed, and he's going to threaten Closer, force him to use that ultimate. As again, no Dominus as the ult used here by Doran.
Okay, that red buff has respawned. Peanut is up on top side. Will probably hit 6 off of that in Krugs, and Claire has to be very careful here about trading like this.
The wave is still right in front of his turret. I mean, Doran is not getting this crash.
Rotating the Samira and the Nautilus up. Liv Sandbox don't seem that interested in a contest here.
Willer considering it, but R button just pressed from Peanut. He's like, nope, this objective is mine, and it will be mine alone. How long will this go on? Doran just lives right here, and Clear will not let him through. But with the ult coming in from Clear, we do have some forced skirmishing, and Doran will forcefully push his way through 4 in a row.
Quite an experience,
Yeah. Quite the, yeah.
Peanut is like, hello.
He's got a nice little setup. Got a little sapling as well. He is tank Maokai with the green pet and Radiant Virtue first, so he's just zoning away Clear as they will split a plate each, Peanut and Doran.
Yeah. And it is going to be the Jax who picks up the money, and they're just trying to get the side lane win condition online ASAP. And I do like this choice, especially considering how much control Peanut had of the top side of this jungle. They still have that top side jungle control here, and see that on the bottom lane, Pace is getting some free time alone with these minions, grabbing some additional experience, does have his Duskblade online right now, and they're actually going to maybe look for a dive here because Clear did blow his ult.
Yeah, no Dominus. He does have Gore Drinker and Flash, but he's just going to get rooted up and 100-0'd here as the Counter-Strike comes in, and he survives for a little bit as he is Renekton. And now Closer going to force the Flash out of Delight and the hop out of Doran.
Speaking of, he's pushing waves now into the inner on the top side, and they're going to try to force a turret down for this.
At least Liv Sandbox get this mid turret. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, you want to set up plays with your Rel, your Azir, your Wukong. Deny as much vision, get as much map control as possible, and they certainly do have it at this point in time. We do have Doran rotating down from the top lane, but should be spotted on the way.
You're not really trading up here as Liv Sandbox don't have control for this Drake.
Peanut kind of in an awkward spot here. He is really tanky and has Flash, so he gets away, but the engage comes in from Liv Sandbox. They isolate Delight and Peanut, but those are the 2 tanks on the side of Gen.G as the massive Wombo comes in from Gen.G and just wipes them up. Pace finally gets a chance to press his buttons in this game.
Going through that choke. And watch Peanut in this moment, how he just casually handles this.
He says the fight is beginning, I think we got this.
Yeah. I like how they use this Baron. They end up getting a group up here, and now they get set up for a pick.
And there you go. You press your R button. That's the end of Kyle. He thought, hey, Umbrella, I should be okay. Nope. Had to block it for the team. And immediately gets taken out as Liv Sandbox just...
Gen.G just have so much control. You can see Liv Sandbox just kind of grasping at straws here with Nashers, looking for an angle.
Right, he does have Willer here as Doran going to go into the stopwatch. Can he get away? He hops to the ward. Flash on in. The Q is enough from Willer. As they did have to expend a lot to get in there, but it is worth it to pick up the kill.
Yeah, they were able to get enough vision around the top of the map to go, okay, I think he's been a little bit left out to dry here.
He is on the hunt, man. He could have even pressed his ult button if he wanted to really push the envelope. The teleport does come in. And that will be the dredge line missing. Willer, the steel champion, he is not going to get it, but Teddy does as he takes down the Baron. And Gen G are looking for the turn, but it's only the kill on the Willer as the stun comes down on Adoran, and that is the Baron buff stolen away.
You're not doing it, so I could just go elsewhere on the map. Kyle.
Now getting hounded by the Jax.
Whoa.
Now we get the engage here on a Teddy, and in goes the Jax, and Teddy is just gone before the fight even really begins, and nobody can deal with this Jax, as not to mention the Yone and the Samira at this point, as Peanut is going to take a lot of damage here from this very fed. This feels like Gen G looking to siege. They don't have the best siege in the world, as Peanut's just going to press his ult as he trades it for the Chains of Corruption. Throws it out there. They can use the Yone for the siege. They find Clear, who is just getting chopped away and made into multiple handbags right now by the Yone.
Yeah. Okay, that's the turret down. He's going to make it a Zero turret.
Oh, God. He got flashed on. There it is. He does have a stopwatch, so they do get that out of Closer. And Gen G, again, their siege not the best. They are trying to engage out of this one, as now they do have the hook to come in, but he's getting pretty low. Doesn't want to lose his GA. They will back away. For you to get to a point where you feel confident enough to go for the kill, well, Doran is going to have to go into his Zhonya's, as he is very out of position here. Gets flashed on, stunned, and killed. So that's the end of Doran.
Yeah, just kind of interesting how he pushed up that close to the wall there. And will, of course, get Clear's flash.
And there is a wave on his turret right now, but it's not Baron buffed at least. This is just going to be an Elder fight to decide this game, probably. Liv Sandbox. Oh, TP to the top lane here, as now Doran going to threaten to end the game. Liv Sandbox, they got to press the buttons here onto this Elder Drake. They're getting in here, and Peanut is still around looking for this as a 4v5. Kyle's getting pretty low, and the damage is not there as the Samira goes in, immediately gets swept up, but he's got GA. And guys, this game is ending as we speak. Doran is in the base. He's looking to get this one down. Chovy looking for the kill on a Teddy. He will get it. As now TP comes in, but he's too low. He's got like 1 health. That's going to be the end of the Azir and probably the end of this game. As, yeah, they're just going to even clean them up. Gen G. Oh, Doran. He's got a GA, but, oh yeah, he's just going to take it out. Very, very close there at the end. And yeah, the death timers are there. That's going to be the end of game 1. Gen G take it in a very slow 41-minute to take down the lead in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Samira when she engaged, but at this point in the game, she's so fed and she has GA. Like, you can't win the fight fast enough. Peanut.
There you go. Peanut, 400 wins. First for junglers, but third for all time, for all players. Faker still very far ahead of everyone else.
Because I feel like both are pretty solid options here, honestly. The Rel into the Nautilus is fine in this matchup, I think. But it's all, you can see Peanut is the one who's leading this discussion, and they will do exactly as I say. Just play little Leona here. And now you have 4 champions who have engaged, and you have arguably the best AD carry at following up with AoE with her ultimate.
Confidence in it, but maybe Teddy can prove it otherwise. Let's jump out of the rift for game number 2.
It's a 22-21.
Difficult matchups. Gen G definitely the favorites in this, and KT are playing next against Kwangno Freaks. Definitely the favorites in that. But KT have T1 later in the week. Gen G have DK, who are currently in a better position. Broadcast that goes on during that one, it is a lot of fun, especially with the shenanigans of the players. And you can see all the players coming up from the Tier 2. As here we go, we do have Peanut coming up here into Willer's jungle. Takes away the red buff, and now Willer is going to have to flash away at some point, you would imagine, although...
He's got his bottom duo nearby,
yeah,
so...
and Rel not very fast, so...
Jungle Rel. The Light's going to get caught here. I don't know if it matters.
Willer's like, I'm not going in on that. I'm just going to walk away from this.
The Light's like, can we get a Zeri moment really early? Let's find out. He's like walking back in. He's like, Teddy, how interested are you in giving Zeri kills in 4 minutes? Ultimately, not the big first blood 400 gold they were looking for, but still going to be successful, I would say.
Ooh, dashing back in is Closer, going to just push Chovy away, but Chovy was looking to get the better end of that trade. It's like, ooh, I just dashed down on the blue buff. That's not good. As we have an engage down here on the bottom side, Eclipse is pumping, but is it enough? As Delight's getting pretty low, Teddy's going back in, looking for the kill, as Delight will eventually go down, but it's still first blood over to Pace, and all of these minions are just attacking the Lucian, as Willer gonna make it unfair and come in for the gank. Should be able to collect the Zeri as he pushes him into the Lucian and gives Teddy the kill.
Roaming topside here. Willer has his ult back.
They seem to have a very good idea that this is possible, as now Kyle going to be spotted. Do they care as though comes in, flashed away from Clear, as Peanut just can't quite get away, has to flash the wall, but he's just free food here to the side of Liv Sandbox. Closer going to pick up that kill.
Peanut used his blast cone moments before.
Well, we have Peanut looking for a gank, doing actually a lot of damage. Crashdown comes in, Teddy not in an easy spot, and that is a shutdown given over to the Zeri. Very nicely teed up here by Peanut, and he's going to put down the Rift Herald as well. This bottom lane turret is gone.
That's gone. So, little mini Zeri moment, you could call it, you know?
Is it? It's really close. Willer's here. He's really wants that turret. He's going to get it. They want to fight, actually.
The Light's still here.
The Light's over the wall. They're trying to get on top of Kyle, who has no way to get out. They didn't expect a fight to break out. They just wanted to keep the turret alive. Yeah, then they're trying to make this happen. They got TP coming in. Willer just going to throw an ult in, as that's just going to be stolen away as the Yone does get very low. Down will go Chovy. What about the rest of the fight, though, as this Zeri is getting miles and miles of damage done. But look at Teddy as well, just tipping away at that front line, as now Doran wants to go in. This is 2v4 for Gen G. You don't have to take this fight, but with the counter-strike, they are considering it. The flash forward, Teddy looking for the angle. He takes out the Zeri, as Gen G overextend and Liv Sandbox punish for them.
This?
For it.
Punish them for it, yeah.
Yeah, we got there.
They will see him and actually commit further.
Yeah, he's going to TP. Down on the bottom side, not able to stop the mid push, as meanwhile the Rel does get engaged upon. Kyle getting very low, and in goes the Croc alone, immediately ties the Uni. Ultimate is massive, and the Zeri is just eating for free here at the Liv Sandbox buffet, as flash on in from Chovy looking for more. They want Teddy. That is where the real meat is here in this one, as another kill will go into the hands of Paze. And what that means is, you know, they'll attack the first thing they see, which is the minion wave, but they also just give a free Infernal Drake over to Gen G and end up not doing much. So Liv Sandbox, they do not pull the trigger. Okay, well, Willer's going all the way in, looking for Peanut here as well. Chovy just going to ult out, but Peanut might not be as lucky. Has to flash himself, so down he will go. And that is the jungler of Gen G gone. So Liv Sandbox, they find the angle.
Okay, I mean, it's ironic. It's not exactly what I meant when I said just go and try to kill the Yone. They kind of did, though, turn on the Chovy there. His ult is gone. There is no jungler. And we're going to see Doran teleport in for the contest. This is going to be a rough fight for Gen.
They're going to try to go for the 4v5, but this Baron has already gone. There's the smite, and now the 4v5. Three-man stun comes in from the Jax, but Doran is already dead. As now it's 3v5. They should be able to take out Willer. And Liv Sandbox pretty low on their health bars. Pace just hunting them down, as he will take out Kyle. And he's looking for more. Flash on in, gets the triple, looking for the quadra. There it is, as Zeri will have her feast. And Clear is the only one left. And
Clear goes in, man. I mean,
no,
Pace is
don't
like
do it.
Penta angle?
No, he will not have his Penta.
Yeah, it's not great Valdez here for Liv Sandbox. You know, they had that pick, but they had to control the follow-up fight so much better than they were unfortunately unable to do.
Now, the Baron power play right now is about to balloon to negative 2,000. Yeah, the balloon is going the opposite way. We're filling up less and less space.
It's deflated. It's imploded.
Yeah. Exactly. And, okay, Unbound Soul, they're not able to lock him down for long enough. Yeah. So Chovy just gets an Emperor's Divide.
Chovy teaches them what Yone does.
And Delight still here. They have the damage, but he is going to have to go into his stopwatch, as now Pace is getting really low. Has to go into his stopwatch as well. And the Azir and the Lucian are carrying the backside of this fight. It has to be Gen G who are on the run. Double kill here to closer. As all of a sudden, meanwhile, Pace is going to go legendary.
Yeah.
What?
Question mark? What we can explain is that Closer is going to do a ton of damage if he's untouched in a team fight. Chovy trying to save it with a last-minute ult there at the end of the fight, and they're going to come up empty.
All right, okay. He has Zhonya's. He will use it. He does not have Flash, and he does not have his life anymore. Down he goes. The long con working out. Very interesting. Do make this fight work, though. They have to win this one if they want to have any hope of winning the game. Gen G cannot be given Infernal Soul at this point in time. As the Maokai ultimate, the Nature's Grasp comes through. Kyle not going to get stunned up. The light has to flash away. The depth charge is huge as in goes Doran. Has to go golden as now Pays let off the leash. He is firing in, looking for the kill on a clear. It's just going to QSS away from that one. Big engage comes in from Peanut, and they will wipe up the front line of Liv Sandbox, and they will take down this Infernal Drake.
Chasing too deep there. Liv Sandbox setting up for the engage, and Teddy, he is just running for the hills, man. He is
not getting away.
He is not getting away. Infernal Soul as well, just to add insult to injury, I believe, to proc on his death there. As he does have his ultimate back available here, but the speed at which they clear this is so fast.
Yeah, he's gonna, no, he's not even gonna go for it as the ult comes in, and the ult here from Chovy this time as he will unbound into Willer and take him down. As now Teddy trying to frontline, trying to do damage as much as he can. The issue being that he doesn't quite have the range at this point and will just be poked away. That is Baron now to the side of Gen G. Okay, looking for the engage here. They are going to isolate Pays as he has GA. And they will get that at least.
Okay, I mean, closer here, he sacrifices himself.
Yep, there it is. Stun comes forward.
He had a much better angle moments before. He could have flashed in. Where's the clutch? You know, it makes the call here too late. Game's already over. And Pays has GA, will be popped, but Liv Sandbox in this, the story of this series was just waiting too long.
Yeah, and well, they will have to make their final stand. Doran doesn't care about the Lucian, nearly gonna two-tap him, still is going to get that kill in the end. Finally, they take out Doran, but this game is over. Gen G gonna run away with the 2-0 tonight. And they're just looking for a little bit of dessert after all of the carrying. Pays not gonna go down here as gets him with a little zap there at the end, as Pays will end this game with 15 kills, Wolf.
15, stacking them up. Stacking them
Zeri is back.
She's back.
Oh no! Yeah, you know, again, it's not Kai'Sa, and you can ban Kai'Sa, but apparently Zeri's not a half bad replacement, or at least for Pays it is not.